everyone, we're back. And we have some, tech stuff. But number one tech stuff thingy is we should get the founder of the format live. It's a blue screen, but there we have him in the darkest of darkest room. Oh my God, you seem horribly... I am afraid of you. Okay, no, I'm not as afraid. Just half afraid.
We do see MG there in all his...
in all his glory.
Glamour or whatever. And what are we doing?
We're going to see the semifinals soon. I'm going to leave you to do Seb and MG. Because you're like the best old schoolers I know after Kalle Nord. So that's my plan. I'm just hoping everything. So first of all, we gotta do some tech tests because this is the first time this evening and things are fucking fucked up. Magnus, can you hear the players in your ear?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. We can. That's not.
It's very confusing.
Yeah. So.
I'm very confused.
Right now, you can't hear them anymore. Or just very. Yeah. Let's shit on the players. No, that's evil.
1 second.
But okay, I think
Everything's set up.
Yeah,
Probably. Yeah.
I actually think we have everything set up for a good semifinals. I'm gonna leave you two guys because you can hear Seb talking as well.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, no.
No, he went away, so he probably
away.
doesn't hear you.
But
No one wants to hear Seb.
Going to...
No one wants to hear Seb. So Magnus, you don't hear Seb. That's okay. That's just you being smart.
MG is swigging from the JD bottle. That's a good move, I'd say.
Yeah, I went out of beer. So I went to the spirits.
Yeah. You need to go where you need to go. We... no, we are going into the game area. We don't know what's going on, though.
I would love to tell them to start.
Okay.
You want me to be a color commentator or a play-by-play commentator?
Seb is a very good play-by-play.
Yeah, so you do the and I do the play then.
Yeah, okay, sweet. So should I talk a bit about the players first?
Yeah, let's go there. And I have no idea what. No, okay, we did see the Twiddle Walt deck earlier, and you were a bugger person. Maybe you can, that also is.
So Benjamin Benfrey Twitchen, he's one of the Brothers of Fire. There are 8 people, all brothers. 2 different moms, but still, the same kind of dad. He lives outside of London and makes his living mostly making cider, actually. He's got really good pear trees outside.
Like
he can make
not beer like in Robin Hood. What's that brother? What's he called in the Robin Hood?
Brother Tuck.
Tuck. Okay, but kind of that situation, but in cider.
Yeah. Very, very, very similar. Very similar.
Yeah.
Do you remember
he an extremely strong player who opts for the unusual cards often. Like first time I saw it in NoobCon, he missed the top 8 on tiebreakers, but played like Lady Kaleria and a bunch of legends and random weird things. And then next year he came back, and when he was in the top 4 at that, brother Marcus, who's also like a brother of Ben, of course, because again, old brothers.
Yeah.
He asked, like if Ben wins, can we move the World Championship to London? And I of course obliged. But then Ben, figured that it would be quite a lot of work with all his cider and stuff going on.
Yeah.
So he purposely lost in the quarterfinals, and
So
eventually
he
win.
needed to move about his orchards, and he couldn't.
Yeah, classic. And then you have Daniel Friedman, who I would assume had tiny conflict with his family because they were occasionally annoyed that he always left during Easter, because Easter is a big deal in his family. So he was the first US guy who went to Sweden to play at n00bcom.
Why is it a big deal in his family?
I would assume tradition and religion.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like Passover and a big thing. So he's been to n00bcom like 4 or 5 times or something, and he stayed at my place in Oslo as well. And last time he went over, he brought his fiancée. So I've been out having dinner with those lovely people. But still, him going away and not celebrating Passover properly has been like an argument. But now he can't even blame traveling. So he's still, being away from the family the whole day to play.
So one wonders how he goes about
tomorrow
to do this still.
Yeah.
But it's a time difference, so maybe you can push everything in between. Like, this is the perfect, perfect start.
Both Benjamin and Danny Fried starts with the Library of Alexandria.
Yeah.
And both have the n00bcom Old School World Championship 2007 playmat.
Yeah. That's
which is a bit of a
small, nice niche way of playing about. But where are you about if you're playing draw or play if you have the lower start? Where would we put the winning percentage?
I think you prefer to be on the play, actually.
Always. It doesn't matter, even if you get to draw 1 extra card.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Danny Fried also, he has altered all his lands himself by cutting the corners of them so they look like alpha. These are actually unlimited lands, which he repainted and cut and then sent them to the artists to get signed. So you see here like an alpha volcanic island, which of course doesn't exist. It was first printed in beta.
Yeah.
But he has actually painted by hand both the inner and outer border of that card. So it's not solid black. It's like you see the white dots in the corner down there.
Those are crucial for telling apart if they're.
Yeah. And of course, Volcanic Island doesn't have those dots in beta because it was part of the.
But let's get into what might happen in this game. We did see Danny playing Twiddlebolt earlier. What's happening with the blue, white, red, blue, green prison deck then? Is it a...
Yeah, so Ben clearly has the upper hand right now because Danny hasn't made it play yet. And because I haven't seen the decks, but I assume that as a prison player you would like to avoid having the opponent makes plays, and as a combo player you would like to set up your combo in some way.
Yeah, and
so
I'm figuring we're seeing the prison is a tell sign, but so. Danny and both of them are just laying and praying on who makes a move, but Ben doesn't really need to make a move, right?
No. So Danny's deck wins by either killing the opponent of old age, or I assume semi. If the opponent doesn't scoop, he will eventually get into a
Top
almost
8.
deterministic twister loop.
Okay.
Where he knows he wants to play all his permanent cards and then be able to draw the same cards every turn with using time twister regrowths. So he always hits them.
So we do see both of the players drawing 2 cards each turn. That's a pesky little land they have both there. Going about, and no one really wants to go off it. I don't think where would maybe Danny would pull the trigger with the time walk, or maybe some kind of time walk-ish situation going about, right?
I would assume he's looking for a mana short or power sinking or similar, tapping out the opponent in some way before it tries to go off. But I'm not sure. I haven't seen the list actually, which makes me a horrible play-by player. But I would assume that Danny's deck also plays Holding Minds, where he's not afraid of letting the opponent draw cards.
Yeah, but
So
he usually sets it up with having a turn in the bag, I guess.
yeah, and there were a relic barrier from Benjamin, which is of course a very good answer to
Like the
Mana
Vault.
Vault.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested why he did not choose to tap it down before Danny's turn, actually.
I also see that we have a Mego in the chat, who is the greatest man who ever played old school.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Megu is doing he's getting into the format, I guess, right now.
Well, he's hosting WinCon and the World Championship and is taking that over. So,
Cool. That's nice.
and he has an Alpha Cut Giant Shark that Danny Friedman made.
Okay.
Because he Alpha Cut my Volcanics to look the same as his Volcanics.
I see.
And when he did that, he also sent 2 Giant Sharks, and one of them were given to the winner of NewCon 9 or something. And the other one is with Megu right now because he's hosting the World Championship going forward.
I would like to mention that Ben is also doing the plastic diversion or whatever, so you could not the COVID situation on his cards is non-effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Ben
when you
is
go to the
very
store. So what we're seeing being played out is maybe okay. I need to check the live totals. He's at 19, Danny. As we mentioned, he tapped down the Mana Vault. And I think.
But I mean, Danny's win con here will probably be to, if the opponent doesn't scoop, he will get into a deterministic loop of some sort.
So okay.
And then cast a Mind Twist for around 11, mana drain it himself. His own Mind Twist.
But
then
he do have one Fireball this time around.
Oh, he does have a Fireball. Okay.
Yeah. But you're right about him usually not even doing that plan. He usually just have as you're mentioning regrowthing or recalling the doing that route. But now.
But here's a question. So at this point, do you go for the Time Vault or do you go for the Holy Mind with the transaction?
I don't know his hand, but I haven't seen him giving the opponent any cards. So what happens now is that he actually got addressed with Disenchant also. So he could not sacrifice anything, so it got negated.
That's a very good play from Benjamin.
Yeah.
So, because Transmute Artifact on Tinker and similar doesn't sacrifice as part of the cost, it sacrifices part on resolution.
Exactly.
So
it's like the copy artifact in a way.
Yeah.
So but going back to your question there, I haven't seen Danny giving the opponent any cards. I haven't seen him twiddling down a Howling Mine, but I have seen him skipping a turn with the Time Vault there. So if he don't have a Time Vault in hand, maybe he would have fetched a Time Vault, maybe he would have skipped a turn, and maybe then deploy a Howling Mine. This is the fun part about old school Magic that you don't really see in new Magic.
And the only fun part.
The only fun part, okay. Going black, as we see now. Maybe I need to get Gordon in here soon. Let's see if it fixes itself. But having people playing out their hands. They have a lot of things going on, but we don't really see it in play, and we don't know if Danny is keeping like 1 or 2 or whatever howling mines. We know probably, I'm guessing, a couple of, or at least 1 twiddle, but that don't do anything right now. So, but you could you actually, if he has 7 cards, you could twiddle the lower, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's something.
But yeah, you have to respond to the first card draw by untapping it.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm hoping Ben will get back on stream soon. Otherwise, I don't know.
This is dark magic, which is one of the things that a lot of Christian groups in the US were very upset about.
Yeah, exactly. So Ben is a dark magician, and this is what they were fearing, what would happen.
Yeah. So we could also know that none of the guys has never tapped down like their 2 blue. I think they've kept those, like they didn't play any cards.
Keep talking. I'm going to listen in what they're saying. Okay, they're on the play. So I'm getting Gordon there. Sorry.
Okay. So it's impossible to know what's going on, but the players see each other. So the playmat that Ben has
we're
to
still
be
live, so
it's the stream that's so like.
yeah.
Is it the camera? Is it the stream?
We don't know. We don't
Is it-
know. We don't know.
Can you hear Magnus? Can you
Yeah,
see
I can hear
Magnus?
everything and everyone.
Everything
So
works.
Ben,
Enemy
on,
count
The
like
screen.
it's on this
We can't see his
Okay.
screen.
So Ben tries to resolve it, and Danny chooses to cast a counter spell. We have a bit of a combat there, and then time twist resolves.
Yeah. And now MG is doing the play-by-play. That's excellent. And we do
So
see
we're-
a bunch of shuffling.
Yeah, I think there was time twister that we couldn't counter. And so Ben's playmat was once mine, and then I played BenCon, which was his own like small convention with like 5 people at his cider farm.
Okay, so that specific playmat.
Yeah, that specific one. So and then he accidentally spilled an Imperial Stout on the mat. So it got like a bit blackened, but I figured like this is very, very okay. I can live with this, and my cards are mostly fine. I put them on the what's it called? Element.
Okay, the radiator.
Yeah, radiator.
Yeah.
And then a little later, we were slightly a bit drunker, and he managed. And I've never had anyone spill beer on my cards before, but Ben managed to do it again. That same Ben Club. I spilled another extremely dark British beer on my playmat on my card. And one of my beta soldierings was fully soaked, and I was trying to tell him that this was okay, but he's British, so I mean this is like very much like a faux pas, as they call it. Like this is a break of protocol to spill beer on one's playmat and soldering. So his only excuse at that point was to he offered to give me his soldering instead, which was like a bit more beat up. It was an alpha one.
But
And eventually I figured
remind me,
I just had
he spilled on your alpha one, and he had
on my playmat and cards, and one of the cards that got like properly soaked the second time was a beta soldering.
Okay, so you got an alpha one out of the situation in the end. Maybe.
Yeah, and I was like, this is fine, and I think the soldering will survive if put on radiator. But one of the cards fell between the slips of the radiator, so you couldn't really find it. And then eventually he just like said like, please take my alpha soldering. So I signed that alpha soldering on the sleeve and just said Ben. And said, so if you see me playing, you see that it says Ben on my soldering. Because I say, like, you can always trade this one back for a beta soldering whenever you feel you're comfortable. And then we signed each other's playmats because he thought the playmat was ruined, the one I had.
Yeah.
And he also had a Newcom playmat. So my playmat, the one I have, my Newcom playmat, is signed here by Ben Twitchen.
So,
Ben in BenCon 18. And his is signed by me because he took mine.
so it's back and forth like it should be. That's the, like one of the first. I never heard. I've heard like a fork or something being destroyed, and I've heard like a Moxen at worst being drenched, but didn't really happen to it.
I think the stream or the chat is like getting a little
Impatient.
I see that you're trying to fix it again.
So sorry. What's happening right now is that Danny is kind of going off. We can't really. Sorry, but we can't really see Ben's stream because of the Tularia function isn't up to date with the top 8 right now.
It's Mari's fault.
Yeah, it's a part of old school. So Ben is going off. Right?
Yeah.
The only thing he needs right now, because what we see is one, we see everything he needs actually. The 3 cards, that's a piece of the permanence at least, are the Time Vault, the Silver Library, and the Howling Mine. And now he has played the Twiddles, and the only thing he needs is the recursion going from the graveyard. So
yeah, and this is, as someone mentioned in the chat, this is how it actually feels to play against Twiddles.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
The fact that you can't see the opponent is
we don't need to see what's happening there.
No. Like everyone is feeling the same way right now.
Yeah, exactly.
The opponent is just like a spinning ball of blue stuff, and
Erad asks how you did do today.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
I think I went 4-3, possibly 5-2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little fussy about the last rounds.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a very
Better
good
than
time.
worse, or whatever.
Sorry?
Better than worse.
Yeah. Very, very nice time, except when I played against Exem, Jonas Dutton.
Okay, yeah. He actually talked about that. He told me that he drew into whatever, like Mind Twist and all the stuff.
Yes. It was very magic.
Yeah. But that was like the 6th or 7th round?
Yeah, the last one. I lost the last.
Okay. Yeah, maybe none of you were in contention anyhow.
No, I'm not sure. We were in table 8 when we played. So.
Because he won against you and it didn't get into top 8, so you can you can have a good night's sleep that it wouldn't have mattered.
No, but I think I would have ended up 9th.
Okay, so
9th,
you wanted to be there.
Yeah, I want to be like a Blaze of Glory place.
Okay. That's a better place than like the top 8.
Yeah.
Going around saying, "Oh, I could have top 8'd." I kind of just missed out.
Good people had ended up on 9th place at Newcom before, Seb. You know, there's.
I kind of know some of the people ending up in 9th place. I don't want to mention them by name, but yeah. I don't mind. As you.
So I like just want to say, like, to comment the match a bit. Like Danny just cast the Demonic Tutor, which we will assume is for a recall, which he will pick up the Twiddles and presumably the Demonic Tutor, at least a bunch of Twiddles, and this is. Yeah. It's not deterministically over, but it's like he's a 95%.
He's going off, and I think I don't know if Ben is in on the situation that he's not on stream right now, but he's letting Danny playing Magic. And as we talked about on the stream earlier, Danny is playing Magic by himself, and that's fine.
Yeah.
In this situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's very Corona friendly.
Exactly. He's playing Magic by himself. No one is being like
Judgmental or.
no exactly, and no one is being. The COVID is not in any way contradicting the whole situation that we're seeing here. He could do whatever he likes. You could keep on doing that, Danny, and maybe we should just zoom out. And if everyone just go to bed and we wake up tomorrow, things will be the same. Danny will be playing this game still.
Gordon, do you know that they only see one player?
Yeah, so everyone knows that we're only
Can you please
seeing one
contact
player.
Mari
So
and ask him to
we do have Gordon to my right, so he's trying to fix the whole situation with Ben. And it's actually not up to Gordon. It's the whole problem is that Stormfawn made an update that you might have to do, but it was before this tournament, and the top 8 didn't have the function of spectating.
There is one actual big thing. People are trying to spectate the match.
Okay.
As it works tech-wise, is for every person who logs in to spectate, Ben is needing to send a direct stream to that person. Which makes it, for every person watching, it gets shit for him.
Oh, there we have it. We solved the problem.
So,
Yeah.
if everyone can log out, if they hear us.
And it disappeared again. God damn it.
Yeah. But we did see the good part of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, because the rest of it was all Danny. So it was good that it wasn't Danny who was blocked.
Exactly. That would have been weird. We just see him, like, I don't know, passing the turn or not doing anything, I guess.
It's highly likely that Benjamin Twitchen is right now thinking about the ciders. And it's just like zoomed off, I know. Considering what will the harvest of pears be like in the autumn.
Right. So, I don't know if we can look at the decks. This is the Danny setup.
Yep.
It's kind of the...
So he painted his playmat himself.
Okay. You're going to the
Called her commentating.
the most important part of the deck. Okay, going to sideboard. MG, what would you like to add? So he
Hercules is very good. Because you're basically facing a parfait. So Hercules is a card.
Yep.
Other than that, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, me neither.
Because you're on the play, so it's or on the draw. I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if you're taking Mind Twist on the draw.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not sure you want the second. So this is a very hard to start. This is a very hard deck to sideboard with because it's super tight main deck. So you can't sideboard that many cards. So basically, look at which cards are not that impressive in this particular matchup. So that's where you start. And there's so maybe you can cut like one Time Vault. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe you can cut the Fireball. And maybe you can cut a counter spell. I'm not sure, but there's like 3 cards you can cut.
Yeah.
At this.
Gordon want to cut in here.
I don't know if MG can see me.
I can see you.
Yeah. We're having some problems with the stream, as
Really?
most people.
Mölndal, vem klagar på Mölndal?
I can still see them like playing last game, but you're discussing
You're playing now?
the sideboarding and stuff. I'm just wondering what's happening.
Okej, Mölndal är fan mandeln i gröten. Gubbar.
Is this the game now?
Okay. They having so much lag. Danny just asked me for something outside of Talaria.
So they're having lag problems. I don't know if this is game 2 then, because we did not see that what we were commenting earlier on. I'm gonna listen in. So sorry if I'm silent. 1 second. When I said that I was going to listen in, they said, "What's that?" And went completely silent. Sorry.
De är ledsna för
Okay,
att
and then
de
we missed Danny there. So yeah, maybe this time around, Ben is going off. So the story of this match might be, or game, would be like Ben going off, because we do see a tap down Holy Mine, and we do see the Library of Alexandria and whatever. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, so I don't believe we'll be seeing Benjamin do anything.
okay.
I
That's
think-
his game plan.
Yeah, I mean, like it's unlikely that he'll have a second turn, or like a turn after this. Yeah.
So they're discussing, as I'm hearing, like the technical setup. They can hear each other and whatever, and I see them, and we see them. You see them, MG?
Yeah, and I'm gonna eat some pasta.
Yeah, do that. But yeah, okay. So we might lose them, but let's just go about. Let's try to see if we get anywhere. Danny is at 1 win match-wise. And I don't know what their life totals is right now, but hopefully
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't. Yeah, like you said, it doesn't really matter. What we kind of see this game, I would say, is that Ben is actually like in doing stuff. we did not see the other game what it did do, but the main point of addressing that tap down Howling Mine might be actually Danny kept. He do have an untapped like time vault there. It's got to black right now, but
I assume that they're uncertain about the end of game 1,
Okay.
where they don't really connect to each other
I
and
see.
try to allow.
I see.
But I mean, Danny cast the demonic tutor while having the combo in place and 3 twiddles in his graveyard.
Yeah.
And he plays 4 recalls, so he presumably casted 4 recall.
Okay.
And then he picked up a couple of recalls and the demonic tutor, and that is pretty much game.
Yeah.
So I would assume that they are just now trying to discuss, how they can talk to each other. Because the game is... I would be extremely surprised if the game isn't over.
Okay. So we're still talking about game 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe
This is still game 1.
maybe I should take away the. I'm going.
Like, he has
Oh.
the exact same graveyard, and both start with library and...
Okay. So I'm negating all the game facts that we discussed earlier, but what we did see before we went black or whatever was like at least 3 turns in a row or something being like in the bag. We did see a recall and now we do see the demonic tutor there. Is it what do you see behind the demonic tutor? On
There is a Breakacer and 3 Twiddles. So it's the same as we looked at. You were the play-by-play commentator.
Yeah, but
I shouldn't have remembered this. I'm the cover guy.
What I'm questioning.
Like, you should have covered. Like, what? How?
What I'm questioning him is
whoever you are.
how hasn't he won yet? That's my play-by-play.
Because I think they lost their connection to each other.
Yeah, it's kind of hard doing a play-by-play when the screen is black. That's my defense. But yeah, you're right. So we're still on game 1, maybe. And
Hello, Danny. Can you hear me? Danny Friedman, can you hear me? Ben or Danny, can you hear me? Yeah, Ben, I can hear you. So Danny can't hear me, but now I can see you, and I can see Danny. I believe there was a big problem here in Talaria, where like 10 people tried to spectate your game. So you streamed your cam to like 12 different sources. That's why it all fucked up. So I've given you the special thing. It's strange that Danny can't hear me though.
Danny don't care.
I can hear Danny, by the way.
Yeah.
I can hear both of you, but Danny can't hear you.
No, we can hear you, but you can hear us, right? It seems that way, yeah. So
You hear him?
So, can we check it on video? Okay, so I can hear both. Ben can hear me. Danny can't hear anything. Yeah, we can hear you. Ben, do you hear Danny? Not at all. Neither see him or hear him. What the F is happening? Okay, I need to do...
Ben if that is outsider.
Okay, guys. Ben, can you hear me? Danny, can you hear me? Yeah. So, you can't hear each other, but you can hear me. So, we're going to do... Okay, Danny can hear Ben as well, but Ben can hear... Oh my fucking god. Yeah, exactly. That was where I'm going with this is I need to do some fucking shitty I have no idea setup and just send you to a whereby room or something like that. I have no idea. It is so fucked up. I have no idea. So, Ben, if you have something that actually is connected to the interwebs except this, like Facebook, where there's a chat with you, me, and Danny, if you could see it, let's chat there. I'll give you where to go, and we'll fix a new place. So Ben, go to Facebook. We'll fix everything. Okay. Thanks. See you soon.
Yeah, that's about it. We're trying
Okay,
to...
that was the worst commentator I've ever done, Gordon said. The entire match is ruined.
Yeah, what can I do? What can I do?
I can
Yeah.
hear people, but
Yeah.
I remember
where
that.
are they?
So, like for the stream, Ben is mentioning, do you remember something, whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to fix this.
So
We had some like okay, so Gordimus.
I hear you.
Okay, yeah. Gordon.
Yeah.
We can do it like this. They can just goddamning play their match, on Whereby or whatever people do on the internet these days, and then they can report and say how that match went.
yeah, yeah,
That
Yeah.
would be perfection.
dig in.
Yeah.
Hi, friends. Oh, is it Danimus? Who I hear?
Yeah,
Daniel Friedman.
yeah.
Can the stream hear him as well?
I just open up, so everything is going out to the stream. Yeah.
So, Danny, what does your family say about you failing out on Passover again without even leaving the country?
Yeah. Is
No
this
answer.
the part where I should act like Danny?
You're doing stuff that I have no idea, and I have no idea why someone is even hearing me or whatnot.
Yeah.
Like
Classic
you, like for real, you guys are fucking it up. Even though I love
Yeah,
you.
I mean, like traditionally, you're like punching distance from me. So right now, this is super weird, Gordon.
I can't
That
touch
like
him.
yell.
I can't touch him.
Yeah.
Don't fucking touch him.
Yeah, I know. I don't want him to bite me.
I don't.
Okay, so you're talking.
Not for real. I have no idea what to do.
Yeah, let's do a 2-minute break.
No, but let's just
Bye, guys.
let them play at Whereby, and then we can like.
Yeah, send them to a fucking whereby room, but I still have no idea how to stream it or whatnot because
Don't need to
we have
stream it, Gordon.
no,
Gordon.
but we need to do something.
That's cool.
You can
Yeah, we'll
You can have-
do whatever, and we'll see whatever we whatnot.
more.
Hello,
MJ, love you,
everyone.
MJ.
It's amazing. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
What? I can have a story time.
No,
Other than that,
fuck.
classic Gordon. Classic Gordon.
MG undrar...
Nu tror vi och bara hoppas på det bästa. Sorry. I gave my pocket guide away. I can't hear MG. I hope you can hear.
Yeah, I can hear you, MG.
Okay.
No.
And we can't stream anything right now. That's how it is.
Okay.
Like the setup, because I needed to fix so many things to just have people live here at home. I couldn't set up.
Gordon, you're a wonderful and strong man. You're a wonderful human being.
They are playing and we can't do shit if Talaria doesn't work, we can't do shit.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Gordon.
I hear you, but I don't hear you. I don't know where I'm hearing you. MG is saying stuff there. Okay, that's the, I have the wrong headphones. So
Your headphones is exactly the same.
why.
No, but you pulled out the fucking plug.
Gordon. Hi, Sam.
My headphones.
Hello.
Would you like to mute Danny and their match because I'm hearing that. So I mean, my friends, the show must go on.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not like we. I feel like Mego asking about Sagdal and Chaos Orb and stuff. We could have story time, and I found a story.
Yeah.
Which is the follow-up to Voicel's story, which is from the Alpha rulebook.
Okay.
So this is called Roreka's Tale.
The Eureka's Tale. Okay.
Roreka.
Eureka.
Yeah, which is the second named Planeswalker after Warstal, because they thought this was lame and that we shouldn't have like a bunch of stories in the rulebooks, we should have rules instead.
Yeah.
But then they said like, no, let's do that in 93. Mm-hmm. So now while Gordon is sitting there stressing and fixing, I will read a story.
Okay. Should I? What mode should I get into? Should I like down or should I
mesmerize?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like this? Like this?
Yeah, that's sweet. The Ergamon plain did not impress her with its colossal peaks and exotic fauna. Of course, colossal and exotic are nearly meaningless words to Vorsal, because they presume everything else in Dominia is average or normal, which is not an assumption Vorsal makes by now. So I suppose it's no surprise that she wasn't impressed. I was, though. Because Roreka is the one who's writing this tale, and Warston wasn't impressed.
I see.
Ergamon is a small hidden plain. At least that is what Warstal told me, though it looked like as vast as any other world I had visited. I had no idea what she meant by hidden. For me, a hidden place is a hole-in-the-wall tavern where I can escape attention, or a woodland grotto obscured by the surrounding forest. For someone who has ways of seeing and traveling between worlds, like Warsal, maybe planes can be hidden in the same way. But what would that obscure a wizard's sight when she can see from plane to plane? Some sort of plane forest? Thinking about Warsal means usually making my head ache. So I learned to stop worrying about it. It's super hard to read because I'm super drunk and the words are, jumping around. But this is like a deep story.
I'm wondering where we're going with it also, because...
So I can spoil the end.
No, it's not Tundra. It's
a long story.
Yeah.
It's like 8,000 words. But here you can eventually see there's like Lord of the Pit.
Uh-huh.
So the douchebag wizard here, which Vorsal and Rick is fighting against, who's called Tomil, he summons a Lord of the Pit to fight them. But then he can't actually feed it, so Lord of the Pit kills Tomil, and they get onto with their business.
Okay.
So Tomil is like a bad guy. Tomil is also an Alpha rulebook. It's he's the one that has not the glass of Ursa, but he summons zombies, and Vorsal is annoyed, and she doesn't play any islands because maybe has sea serpents.
So that's the spoiler.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's basically magic for you.
Yeah. So you spoiled it all for us.
No, I can just say like it's a very long story, but it's a good one.
Is that from the Brothers of War, or what? Where did you?
No, this is before. This is written by Richard Garfield.
Which one was it?
Roreka's Tale, bro.
Eureka's Tale. Okay. Because
Roreka.
the Brothers of War is also a good tale. I remember, but I don't.
This is your new school.
Yeah, new school. That's newer. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm Karn. I love Karn because I'm a robot. So I do that route. We don't know. What's happening right now is that Danny and Ben are playing their games, and we're hoping or maybe rooting for getting one or another game.
I hope that. Yes.
Yeah, but we're just keeping the chat alive and doing our stuff. And you read out of the Eureka's Tale, and you choose a passage.
No, I just started reading it from the start, and then I realized I was getting wrong.
So there's like 100 pages to go.
No, it's only like 8 pages, but it's like small print. It's a part of the original Pocket Player guide, which was the first like proper rule book of Magic. It's like the alpha and beta rule book wasn't like the beta and the limited rule books are the same.
So what was your reasoning starting reading aloud from it? Was it like...
Because they said they wanted story time in the chat, and I figured like, can't I help out? And now someone asked, have you thought about putting in Shivan Raptor, which is a 3/2 haste first striker, which is surprisingly playable, but I hadn't thought about putting it in.
Yeah. So, and then you figured, I will read this 80-page book right now.
No, like this book is a rule book, and like the alpha rule book, it has a story.
Okay.
The alpha rule book has a story that is like 2 pages long. This one has a story that is like 8 pages long.
Oh, I thought you said 80 pages.
No.
Okay.
This is the book where they define target, for example, and defending.
Okay.
So those things weren't defined in the original game.
Yeah. So how long did we get about before I interrupted you?
About half a page.
so we have like 8, all of it to go.
Yeah,
Basically all of it to go.
I could kill an hour.
Yeah. Exactly. So we basically just started.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's magic for
I mean, I would be happy, to also fall asleep if you don't need, or I could like say
Dance?
something about
Yeah.
theirs, or like if the chat wants to know something, or
Yeah. What do the chat want to know? Seth is already in the finals. That's quick. We have a finals going on, MG.
No, we have no fucking finals.
No finals going on. Tolora.
the past is great.
Pasta was good.
Yeah.
Good. Mukbang. Yeah, it's a good mukbang. There, you're going. You eating and. You're right.
Honka's question is like really to the point.
So, stuff is happening, but not really happening.
This is classic order.
Yeah.
Always rooting Newcom.
Of course. It's someone's fault. Let's just put the blame somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, still curious about his brother's tale. Yeah.
Brother's tale.
You mean Ben's? Because Jonas, Ben's brother Jonas was of course born with a tail, as most of.
Clearly. And are there the Brothers of War in the Magic history also? Are they entwined in some way? Their tales? Is it
No, like so the Brothers of Fire. I think they started, as a part of Fire, and they had a big fire, and then they realized they were all brothers.
so they just like started a fire?
Yeah.
Okay. Like in New Year's or whatever, they just like made a big bomb.
Yeah, and then because lethal fumes
Yeah.
move downward,
Okay.
so everyone who's really low down when you're close to a fire will die. So that's why birds of fire are all like 2 meters tall.
Okay. So it's like the toxic.
They were survivors of that family. They had
I-
63 children,
Okay.
and only 13 survived.
Yeah.
And of those 13, like 8 of them start playing magic, and Jonas and Stebo and Oli have tails.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not dare to go to the bathroom while they were there, but okay. So you could.
No, but they usually just like zip up in the front. They usually don't flash out the tail.
Okay.
But
so
they're
go
like
to
also
the-
kind of.
They go to the closed bathroom area.
No. They just like when they stand like at a urinal or something.
Okay.
They don't like. Do you pull your pants down when you're standing up? To
Yeah,
pee?
like to the ankles.
Yeah, I mean they don't do. That.
Okay, yeah, I do that like a
Yeah.
child. I just
But
unzip my pants and let my trousers down to the ankles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that may be due to you not having a tail.
Okay. But
Yeah.
they just do the like letting out their wiener, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. If you have a tail, maybe I just want to like parade that I don't have a tail. Maybe that's small of me to do. Maybe I should start like also stop.
Very few people have a tail actually.
Yeah.
So this is not extremely magic related.
No. And I'm guessing we're not getting anywhere right now.
I'm saying Gordon looks like halfway stressed. You see these like veins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the stress brain.
Because Gordon is like really strong.
I think it's his home, so I'm glad we're not at my place right now. I think he destroyed something in there.
That's a classic pillaging Gordon.
Yeah. He's back now. But yeah, we're doing everything play by play now. We're doing it live. And I don't know if we're at. I'm guessing most of the players should be done with their first kind of matches.
Most players first. What the fuck are you even talking about? We're just waiting for the one whatever to get to the finals.
That makes
So
sense.
I think I'm phasing out, bros, and best of luck to you.
I'm doing the bro sign.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I do that with Ring of Maru.
That's,
I got from Brother Ben, by the way.
yeah.
That's a story
Did
for
it
another
forge
time.
it with his tail?
Yeah, Brother Ben doesn't have a tail.
Okay, no, sorry. Okay, that's another. Yeah,
No.
we should get into that story next time then. The next
Yeah.
stories with MG. What should we call it?
It's
Magic.
all about cider. Like 80% of my stories land in cider in some way.
Okay, like cider stories with MG. Da 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 da. Have a
Better
great
here, bro.
have a great evening, MG.
Thank you.
Bye bye. So we might not get into the games actually. That's where we're at, and that's sad. But we've had some good games, and that's something at least. So, what we're seeing, if we're seeing something in the stream,
We're seeing. Stream probably hears me. We're seeing two players doing things. In what I'm guessing is game 3. Otherwise, this would be over. But I also
I actually
see a relic barrier.
yeah, and that's not the players that we're seeing here. At
Well,
least
for fuck's sake.
because Danny have not played like this setup that we're seeing
No,
here.
but they should not be in this fucking room in that case.
They're switched. Maybe.
No, but you. Danny is absolutely left, but like. Danny. I Danny left, and maybe. I don't want to stream when tech doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like Friday streams works so fucking well when I have complete control. Like I love Snowfall, and what he has done is so amazing. I could cry.
Yeah.
But
It's kind of we can do what we can do. If we can't do anything, that's that. I guess. I'm going to the bathroom.
and the sub went. So this is such a bad so bad content. I don't even want to do like for real. I want to cut the stream now because I hate doing bad content. I just want everything to flow easily as it should. Like Star City, Channel Fireball, Whatsy or whatnot, like should be worse than this. This is, I hate it with a passion. Yeah, I do not want to be here, and everyone has left now. It's just me and Seb needed to go. Yeah, I really need to do a chill pill. This is the absolute worst thing I know. Like, everything is set up to work. But yes, I can't talk to the players. I can't hear the players. Anything. I have no idea if the finals will work either. Yeah. But yes, this is what I believe a 1-1 match. Danny versus Seth. With Danny now on the left side. Which I hope. Yeah, I'll have a drink. I'll drink everything. And chat, by the way, I do love you. You are making me, yeah, like having some sort of hope in humanity or whatever you want to call it. Whew. Yeah, it's Danny. Oh, Seth. Against Ben, of course. I don't even know where to even press buttons anymore because everything is so fucked up. But I'll try to fix it. Then on the right, not Seth, of course. That was last time.
So do
And we do think they're 2020, and why is this still existing? Yeah, exactly. Because in the finals we have Seth featuring who wins here, which will be Danny or Ben.
Yeah.
And I believe they're 1-1. Who knows? Who don't?
Yeah.
But like, they couldn't play this long if they weren't 1-1.
Yeah.
With what we've seen before.
So and life don't matter that much in this scenario, I guess. We'll see what will happen. Because that's one of the information that we can't get out of this.
Muckastar in chat, Exile, Leo Bruder versus Seth 0-2. Yeah, that should be, like, I don't know if it's 0-2, but Seth won. That I do know. Leo was kicked out there. Longrov saying definitely 1-1 here. Yeah, like, it couldn't be any other way. That's
So what we're seeing is like
Pujo. I am not going to make you disappointed because I need. Nope. I'll get the beer, but I'll do this. I actually think I'm behind on whatever you paid.
So what we're seeing is that Danny is trying to get his like twiddle action going in this match, I say. And I don't know if Ben has an answer or not. He might have or not.
And Danny went down to 12. He actually played Sylvan as you should. Instead of what we talked about earlier. This is for you, Pujo. Seb.
Yeah.
I can't even say you should have one of these.
No,
Because
no.
Ty took the rest.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad about it. So
Michelle Rari, we need more.
we have a counter spell war.
Pujo, any thoughts about the Sylvan?
We have a counter spell war going on here against the key card.
Yeah. But like, Ben is down to, I think, 19 now. But also, like, he has 3 lands in play and doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Now he draws 7 cards. But
Yeah, and he do.
have a drink. Okay.
He do have the Howling Mine going for him also, Ben that is. So we don't see like a relic barrier or anything in Danny's hand. He kind of felt maybe that he needed to get back into the game with one of his time vaults being
your glass
destroyed.
is empty. So, you can talk chat. Belgian beer or sake?
Like the leanest of spirits.
It really depends on what you like or not.
Not that much alcohol-ish. Well, sake, I don't know. So
Choose one.
okay, sake.
Sake.
They're drawing from the time twister there. It's still Danny's turn, so he might still be able to do something with all that. I'm guessing we could see like I know he has 1 mana left, but he would have been able to play then. In the best scenario, a Time Vault and a Twiddle. So that might be where he want to go, but let's see, he's counting up cards and he's addressing some kind of fact here.
Wait, I think we're 1, 2. Gordon, I've been working hard today, don't stress. Okay, only 2 drinks. This is a very cheap bad sake. Because that's what I had left. This is the one I use for cooking. Cheers. This is the first of 2.
Yeah.
The other part of the glass is the second.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you don't need to shot the whole glass and then one more. You can do it. One as the first one and the second. Okay, it's probably it for me. I saw it on your eyes, like, yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm not drinking all that in a swoop. It's not that kind of drink. It's not Mintu.
Gordon,
mind.
you have the best magic content channel. Keep up. I do not like. I like you guys. You are amazing. But I don't like. I believe what you say. But I don't believe it myself when things
Don't go your way.
Exactly.
But-
I'm a perfectionist in the way that makes it just so. Well, third one. Cheers.
So Danny is tapping 2 mana. If that's not a Sol Ring, that's the curse of the signed cards. Is it a? It might be a Felver Stone. I don't know. Probably a
Where
Felver
did
Stone.
Elliot end up? Is my big.
Thinking about copying something, doing something with 2 mana.
By the way, Elliot Davidoff went 4 and 3, so he lost everything after.
Oh, that's sad. Because when we got him on stream, he had a run in a way.
He was 3-1,
Yeah,
went up 4 and 3.
and we did see the win on stream, so that's where you want to be.
It is. The Minto is here. It is 40% full. We did not drink the whole Minto. 12 hours live stream. Oh my god, we are 12 hours. Ugh. So, 12 hours.
Yeah.
Were you expecting this?
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah, me too.
12 hours for me were like, that's when we go into top 8.
Yeah. And I was expecting now that we would have got some people going in to help us commentate. Because a lot of people that were playing were mentioning that they could commentate in top 8. But now we're here.
We should have a Guinness mist
So
here.
we kind of had it like the backwards because I knew that we had to keep it up in shape until now.
Yeah.
But then everything went this way. So yeah, here we are.
Yes. I do like where we are.
Yeah.
Now when it works. Kevin Costarino. You've never talked on stream.
Yeah,
Jonas
we did.
Hill, by the way,
We
thank you
did
for the
have
follow.
him like commentating on his deck.
What?
Yeah,
When?
when he played the was it the Spring Fling or whatever?
Old school pre-modern.
Pre-modern.
The Winter Blast.
Winter Blast. I don't know.
Did
what
we
they're
have
called.
him on then?
Yep. Well, he won, so
What?
yeah, he went on.
No,
playing-
Kevin Costarino doesn't win. He's just there in chat.
Okay, he went Feb.
But like,
Okay, whatever.
well, like he's just a guy that's just there.
Okay, but he went on, and you don't remember it, but yeah.
Exactly. He didn't win. Came second. Yeah, exactly. Like he never wins.
Okay, that's good then.
I'm a bit evil. Frederick, seriously, how many times can you decide and undecide to tap 2 lands?
Yeah.
Oh, if you're Danny Friedman, very many times.
And we did not get to have MG mentioning or commentating on the game, but he did mention a bunch of times that one of the win cons is getting your opponent to scoop, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Langraf is asking, have we spent 10 minutes on this twister already? Like, Langraf,
Probably
love
right.
you,
You're
but
probably
you're a
right.
bit too serious.
He's probably right, though.
Absolutely. He's always right.
Yeah, okay.
That's the problem with him,
Okay.
isn't it?
Yeah, it might be a problem, yeah.
Like,
So,
he's always correct.
here-
That's why we're drunk and just talking about other shit.
We
but
do
by my
see
mean-
at last time vault being deployed.
You always think I'm too serious. Yeah. I'm also... What? Langraf drunk. By the way, Langraf. I want you in.
Are we doing stuff?
we need one
Okay.
more, because I'm too drunk.
Yeah. So we're passing the turn to Ben at
Discord, Langraf. Go to Discord.
and Ben taps or attacks. We do not know. He do the same moves as Danny just did do. Tap and untap. Without the candelabra in play. Plays a volcanic. Counting up mana. Figuring out stuff. And tapping 2 Moxen. And time walking. That's a good move. So what is the follow-up? Taking 1. So Ben is at least 18, I'm guessing. Still figuring things out.
Okay, I've sent a couple of things to Langraf. I really want Langraf. Stop sharing. That would be good.
So now we have. another decision. I don't know what's going on with this player.
Yeah, but I do love that both playing Howling Mine.
Yeah.
That's...
But both of them are just like figuring out stuff that neither of us are understanding right now. Okay, that's your...
I believe Langraf can hear us, and I also believe he's live because you didn't shut out last time. So we are going to try to bring in Mr. Svante Langraf. Hello. Can you hear us? We can see you, but we can't hear you. Of course we can't, because fuck shit. Is frozen?
Mm-hmm. We have a demonic tutor being deployed by Ben. Fetching maybe some answer for the time vault. Let's see. Kind of told Gordon not to mess things. Trying to get something.
Let's see if Svante can hear us. Svante, can you hear me?
Now I'm here.
Okay, and we can hear Svante as well. So let's give him so he can be seen on stream as well. There we have him,
Hi.
Svante. Hi.
Yo.
Oh, this is exactly what I've been wanting ever since Seb joined stream. Someone who actually knows magic. Isn't that
Okay.
okay? That seemed. The answer you had was less confident than I was expecting. So Svante, how did you do today? You went 9th.
Yeah, but it was a clean cut anyway, so I guess that's fair in a way.
It is, but 9th, like for real. Both Mana, you and Will did the same thing you usually do on bigger tournaments, playing the exact same 75. Or
No. Mana was playing. I would never be caught dead close to Mana's 75. I'm telling you, he was playing. He was playing Island and Ball Lightning.
What? Wait, no. Okay, let's do that in the switch until the finals, because that seems just stupid. But 9th place, Svante. Great player, great deck builder. Congratulations. 9th place is for real. A big congratulations. It's
I mostly lost to Mind Twist, but also the list was mostly Will's list, because Will and I did actually play mostly the same deck, the same 74, that is, because he's playing a Dingus Egg.
Yeah, the Dingus Egg.
Yeah, but yeah, it's okay. I mean, I lost to Mind Twist. That's old school for you.
It happens.
Yeah, but also 5-2. It's also okay not to get top 8 with.
Yeah, and now we see we're kind of going into the finals, and I feel that Ben is doing what he needs to do, right?
I haven't seen Ben's list.
Yeah, it's
it's some kind of prison, I guess, but I haven't seen very much about it, except that
I would really like to watch the list, but as we have had all this trouble, it has been a bit of
I just don't know how much interaction there is, because it seems like even if you place Demonic now and place
Let's actually
Mind
see
Twist,
if we can.
whatever.
Yeah, this is Ben's list, because he oh, I need to take a 16:9 picture.
Makes sense.
Let's just
Okay.
shift everything 90 degrees, because
So I mean, he has.
it's a parfait deck.
Yeah.
This
Sure.
is kind of close to my, like, white-blue parfait. The control package, he plays less counter spells than I would.
Yeah. And he has the sideboard, transformational sideboard.
And has he brought that in? I haven't seen increases
Yeah,
brought back.
probably not, right?
Probably not. But, like, it's a
So,
control-ish deck.
Yeah.
yeah. So he doesn't do very much against Time Vault, that is.
He has his disenchants and divine offerings, but that, like, that's about it. Like, it's nothing special. He has a lot of answers.
Yeah, and that's not really where you want to be against Will Vault.
No, you need
Because, like, if you're only, so to say, stack-based disruption, if you only have disenchants and counterspells and so on, then you're so weak to things like mana short backed up with a counterspell or something like that. So you probably lose that way. You really want to do, it's like the same thing as playing Legacy or Vintage and whatever.
Exactly.
You want to attack on different axes, and there you probably want like counterspells and discard or counterspells and permanents and whatever. And here you can do that by having like something like problematic permanent and some stack-based interaction.
Svante, I would say, like, the matchup-wise, from Ben's side, as you said, like, you can't just have control elements in your hand, saying, because then you will
Right.
lose. I would say, like, blue-red counterburn, that kind of deck, that keeps
Yeah.
pressure, and also has, like, 4 counterspells, 4 shatters.
Yes.
That's the deck that wins against Twiddlewolt.
Or proactive disruption, like either a tog with Ankhs, because Ankh is so good.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Vice is not that good, but Ankh is very, very good.
Yeah.
But also, I think the worst matchup for me when I play Twiddle Vaults is actually black decks, even in Swedish.
With the
because
Underworld
just
Dreams or
Underworld
yeah,
Dreams is just-
Dreams is one thing, and but also Sinkhole is horrible.
okay.
Because Sinkhole, like early on, you're playing like 16 lands. So early on, just a Sinkhole could take it out. And also Ritual Hypnotic. Hypnotic is the worst thing there.
Oh, yeah.
Ritual, yeah. So
Because
I think
you're
that is
playing a combo deck, even though you're not like going off like you're doing in Legacy or whatever. You need enough of pieces to really do something. And yeah, I agree. Like a Hypnotic really put the like.
No, but it's a classic combo deck versus Hypnotic.
Yeah.
That's why, because I've gotten so much shit from people who, like, doesn't play the formula. Like, why do you play Lightning Bolt in the sideboard?
right.
Because Lightning Bolt is not a sideboard card in any format ever. Except if you play something like this and expect to play against Hypnotic.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's the right for this exact deck, but you understand what I'm saying, Svante. It's a sideboard
Yes.
card in the deck where Hypnotic is, oh, I'm fucked.
Sure, I can see that. Yeah.
And Svante, you've been playing a bunch of like Twiddle Vault-ish decks, even with Scrangs and after that. So
Yeah.
What did you play today, though?
Today I play Lion Dib Bolts.
Oh yeah, you played the 75.
Yeah, like the
McGrath.
the controlish version with very few bolts and like 4 disenchants and 4 swords in the main. So
only 2 counterspells.
yeah, so it's like Louter with a bit of red, I guess, and a better mana base.
Yeah, a lot of
So
deck
it's
is a higher curve.
yeah,
well, I mean, it's sort of the same, I think.
yeah. I think
It's basically
Yeah.
the same kind of thing.
basically it's Lions. That's like it's centered around playing some sort of threat, but it's white
It's
instead
the
of
Lions of
counter
Delaware.
burn with red.
What I like to see here, the cool thing here is that, like Twiddlebolt seeing an Howling Mine from the opponent's side,
Yeah,
That's just so sick.
Like the matchup is super cool just because of that.
And now we have on the stack like
I mean, I guess I would never play out a Howling Mine if I'm not sure about this. But okay, so two counterspells here, stopping it. Yeah, sure. But the problem is that Ben isn't doing much, right? What's he doing?
Yeah,
because he's a prison deck. And like he wants to
Yeah,
play
but what-
Relic with his howling.
what's his
Why
end
does he
game?
have an howling in play
I mean, it's
that?
like a Winter Orb. Does it even play Winter Orb?
So
I don't know.
where you're
Didn't see
going
one in main
at,
deck.
Svante, is like where you want to be, right? So where's your position here with your Howling
Winter Orbs.
Mines and whatever? And usually you just tap them down to give you more cards. So
Yeah, I think like the Twiddle deck is so much better at abusing the Howlings.
yeah, you don't want to
So-
like give him the chance of doing anything with your Howling Mine, I guess.
I think so. Yeah.
But
You need to like attack the mana in some way.
Yeah.
But like Svante, we've talked about it before, like the parfait deck with howling and so on.
Yep.
And like it is a worse the deck and so on. It's just more fun because it's a permanent base deck and so on. But like
Sure.
playing a howling mine naked is never the correct play if you're not, say, Twiddlewald going off the next turn or whatever.
I mean, Twiddlebolt, you sometimes do it just to
Exactly. Well,
can be worth it anyway because you have if you mulligan, for example, you might have to take the chance that
but
happens.
can you like imagine a non like only 5%
So
of this exact thing happened?
yeah, but what
Can
we're
you imagine something playing a naked howling mine?
yeah,
if
but
you're
what
not
we're
that?
seeing now is actually happening on stream here. Mano also mentioned it in chat. He paused the turn with like basically no colored van at least to address the fact that you're giving your opponent cards, and we have a
Okay, Mana, the question I did not mention that was that I've still not looked very well at the list. I have no idea whether there were a song involved or anything, but yeah, okay.
okay.
Well, like, who needs to look at that? Like, if you just look at the battlefield, like, right now.
But okay, so song is really, really good. Like, enchantments in general are the best kind of hate cards against Twiddlewalt, I would say.
Yeah, but look at the battlefield right now.
Sure.
And knowing it's Danny's turn doing stuff.
Yeah.
No, Chaos Orb is not very good against Titania Song, Mana.
Oh, Mano is still commentating on like a game
Yes.
I think is over.
No, but it wasn't actually, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
So giving Danny the turn.
Best
with,
no outs, I guess. Unless you brought in Tranquility or Boomerang. Could see Boomerang. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But now it is over.
Yeah.
So
This is very much over. Yes.
The finals is actually kind of cool. It is Danny once again in the finals with this, as he didn't take down the Winter Derby.
Yep.
That's why he still plays this. Well, some people actually.
No. Okay, so no. Hold on.
Sure.
In the Winter Derby, he played the deck.
No.
He did win the last time he played Twiddlewald, so I thought he would never play it again. He won the it was your tournament. It was the Lucia tournament,
No.
the Legends one.
The Winter Derby. He got second
No,
place.
he played the deck. Yeah, but he played the deck.
No, yeah, exactly. That was his special deck.
Yeah, the last time he played Twiddlewald, he won.
Exactly. The Winter.
Yeah, that was against the Norwegian guy.
Exactly. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that is completely true. And people in chat said, "So, Danny, will you put this on the shelf so we can actually play Magic next time?" Apparently not. But I also think this is...
Yeah, I thought that too, but
Yeah, but we've talked about it earlier on stream, and I do believe you are on my side on this. I love that Danny plays this, because it shows people you need to understand that this format is not creatures anymore. You actually need to have a plan, a sideboard plan, whatnot, against combo.
Yeah. Sit in a bottle doesn't do anything against this.
No, exactly. It makes for a real format. You need to think about that this deck exists.
Yeah, I like that there is a good combo deck in the format, and it's not too good; it's just good.
Yeah.
And also, like, it's only Danny who has any kind of success with it ever, so it's not really a problem. I tried playing it at the Havenwood tournament 2 weeks ago,
Yep.
and I went 4-3, which is okay, I guess.
But you
Started out 4-0 again,
it
but
for
It is.
like a couple of years at least. You've been playing Twiddle World.
yeah, I mean, Dan and I talked a lot about it when we were still like trying to make a good deck, a good list,
Yeah.
and now there is a good list, and he wins with it, and I don't. So I don't know. I am sort of off it because it's not that much fun. It's fun sometimes, but it's not very much fun
I'm
in
not-
larger tournaments.
I'm
I
not
will.
questioning your plays, but I'm questioning myself
Yeah.
when I did see him play it, like on stream. This
Sure.
is the third time he was on stream, and I started realizing things that I did not know before I saw him play it. So it's not that
Okay.
easy to see what's going on at first, actually.
Right.
Like playing around or with the Howling Mine, as we did see here. Like
Sure.
you could like skip a turn and then play a Howling Mine. Like
Yeah, I think like Howling Man is not the problem. Like Time Vault is the weird card.
yeah, but exactly. You play the like I would not have figured if I would play it myself. Play the Time Vault, pause a turn, then play the Howling Mine. So this interactions there, like
Exactly.
yeah, you would never like in your mind just figuring that I should just skip a turn, but it's like all of these small going to a point in the game where he really sees a good way of going there because he's in the finals now, so clearly he knows what he's doing.
You know, the first time I met Danny, that was at n00bcom 2017, maybe 2018, I think.
Yep.
So 3 years ago, right about now, and he was playing the deck, but he was boarding a Time Vault for the mirror, and I think I was not doing that. I was playing like some kind of red fork-based mirror ball thing. But the cool thing was that he was just boarding Time Vaults because skipping a turn in the mirror is worth the cost of a card just to get the tempo back. Mm-hmm. And just because I love the card so much, which is a really cool idea, I had not thought about because then.
Yeah.
But it's actually good.
Yeah, and
I think I would do that if I will play the deck today.
we did
and-
have a chat about like the Time Vault ATOG deck also.
Right, yeah, I can do that as well. But like my favorite thing to
most of the
do.
week we talked about it. Like you could play an ATOG, like not playing it out, but just pausing a turn and making it actually do something.
Yeah, I listened to that one.
So Time Vault is an interesting card. It's not just a combo.
For sure. Like what you can do is, my favorite thing to do is playing a Time Vault, and then the opponent has an active library, and he passes with an library untapped, and I can skip the turn, so you cannot draw a card with a library.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. But that's a beautiful play.
People only make that mistake once.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make that once, but they never make it again. But they do make it once. Like even very good players make it once.
Yeah.
So
the classical,
because it's so fucking weird, they don't think about it.
The usual way you go about is not counter spelling your opponent's like demonic tutor. Like if you have an active library, like
It's sort of exactly. It's sort of like
to
that.
counter spell whatever he's playing. Could you actually counter spell strip mine? Probably not. So that same kind of situation you need to get into before you actually realize it. But yeah, that's a really cool interaction or whatever.
Yeah, but that's also...
Okay, so what's going on here? Do we get any kind of finals. So what's happening?
Yeah.
Do we have a kind of status update?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not talking all the time as I usually do. That's why I'm
Right.
trying to fix the tech as well. We have Seth joining in right now, waiting for Danny. And I'm very okay with Danny taking a couple of minutes, as Seth has been waiting for him for half an hour. Like, Danny should be able to take a couple of minutes to just... Whew! Back to the finals with effing Twiddlewalt.
Yeah.
That's true.
Seth, just to... let's see if I can get his deck up. Let's see, let's play wine. So, this is Seth's deck, which is... like, I've never seen this build sort of before. Because it's a complete burn deck. 4, and 4.
Yeah.
But with 4 lions. What do you say to like this, Svante? Because you build around both burn and lions before. What's...
Well, I don't really like cutting dibs.
yeah.
Like, because
I think the dibs are too good not to play.
But
No, it's so much better to have bolts if you have some kind of permanent mana sources as well.
okay, but what would you cut here? Is it?
I would
the
cut
control package?
Sylvan Lib.
Oh,
No. The Sylvan and the
Everyone should-
Atogs are very, very bad. The Atog has only the mana artifacts to eat on. That's very, very bad here. The Sylvan is just a sideboard card. So those two for sure. Then probably the third counterspell and the fourth Psyblast, or the Sarah. Like 2 of these 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It just seems way better because dibs are
if we don't
even
go,
when you.
okay, if we don't go card specific, because I'm very much with you on everything you just said, but just the type of deck, so to speak, full like burn with only lions and creatures. What do you think about that as a thing? The other,
I think that
the other parts are like do whatever you want, but like 4 lions, 12 burn as a foundation.
I mostly think that it's better to play a little bit more permanent damage sources because your burn is so much better when you have some creatures doing the first damage as well and forcing the opponent to do something.
Yeah.
Well, we should say that there are lions and factories, right? So there are like 8 creatures, but still like some more creatures and not only the Sarah, the one Sarah. I think I would like some more aggressive creatures in some way. Sure, it's a good burn deck. All the burn and all the restricted cards is good.
I agree with
But something else to attack.
And we do see all of the like heavy duty cards in the sideboard. And the Brain Gazer, one of the cards that actually can get you into winning a game, I guess.
Sure.
But I also agree with you. Either way, you're going like you're doing with blue-green or green-ish decks. You're playing a lot of 1 mana color, like 1-drops, or you're going the mana curve, like you did with your Team America deck. You're playing
there's also the fact that this is quite a like the mana base is there's 5 green and 5 black, not counting Lotus, and you have 2 black and 2 green cards. That's sort of greedy as well.
Yeah, it's classic old school, I say.
Exactly. Like,
but I tried.
Old school is greedy.
Yeah,
Come
but
on.
I tried to have 6 black for the 2 black spells.
Yeah, but Svante,
5 is not great.
you must agree that mana bases in old school, the name greedy is kind of like how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have to make it even worse than it already is, right?
Absolutely.
You don't have to do something like blue-red burn and make it even worse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
You don't need
okay,
to splash
this is not like Lauter level.
Yeah.
This is not
blue-red
Lauter level so
burn-
bad, but I still don't do it.
Okay, we are going down to the match here, but like blue red burn. Splashing black doesn't do anything more, but like it is bad, even just blue red, because double blue and also early bolts. Like old school mana bases are shit.
Oh yeah. Today I was playing 2 counter spells and Mana Drain and Brain Geyser off of 11 blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
not great.
So
yeah, but that's kind of like okay.
let's get into.
And that's less than a fucking limited
Yeah,
deck.
you guys are probably
I know.
right. But
Okay, so Johnny had a
let's get into the finals. So he got the kind of
Yes.
perfect start with the Time Vault, but he also had the wheel follow up.
sure. Then he had the wheel. This could easily be a turn 2 kill.
Yeah, because now
Turn 1 Sol Ring Time
Yeah,
Vault.
Soul Ring is so powerful.
He doesn't. The thing is, like, if he draws a Twiddle
yeah,
and then like draws another Twiddle on the Howling or something, and then a recall, this is like the way you win on turn 2.
exactly.
Yeah. Imagine like twiddling now, next turn, Howling Mine, twiddle again.
Because
Then you're just off.
Yeah.
you need some kind of engine and
Okay.
And
It's
if he doesn't, he can still. Okay, he probably doesn't here.
yeah.
No,
He's in no rush. So
So it looks like he doesn't. Yes, he also only has a silver one here, but he's on 16.
he knows.
so it's
he
sort of
probably
alright.
knows what he's playing against
Yeah.
because of top 8 and Death
Of course.
Blast.
But you're in no rush going into turn 3, I guess, for
Turn 2?
Seth, that is, and having this board position. Okay.
Okay,
Seth,
am I missing something? Because Danny says he's on 16.
yeah, Seth is trying to.
Yeah, he's on 16.
Okay.
Both.
Thank you.
Throws a bolt, no, he's on 13.
Is throwing things
Yep.
against the wall, I'd say, just to make Danny not
Yeah, but like
win.
I mean, if
13 already.
Yeah,
It is okay. Like light totals does matter.
this is the problem though. You need some kind of answer, but you also need to be aggressive against the fact you're playing against a deck that's comboing off.
Okay, Seb, I'm not going to be that guy, but your glass should.
that is kind of cool. Okay, he untaps the Time Vault here instead of doing anything else.
Oh, that is not something I've actually ever seen.
But that's actually.
I would have expected it. It was like an option, but it depended on his hand.
But that's actually
So-
hinting on what the fact that we talked about earlier. He might.
Yeah,
fucking
it takes
at least
takes
one
2,
house
but
money.
like the thing is also that Seth does not gain so much from it. He attacks with a Howling with one factory, sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's like 2 damage, and he doesn't get ahead so much with just one card. But Seth can play like Howling and maybe something else and have so much mana. So,
But it's
really
very,
cool.
Not Seth,
it's a
but
very
yeah.
but it's a wheel. Okay, that's cool.
Oh,
Sacks Lotus for a wheel. I would not do that before attacking. I would have played that before attacking.
and it's land, recall.
Okay, he did not have the.
He had nothing.
He did not have the Howling.
We have a recall, but
He did have a recall.
I mean,
yeah.
it doesn't do it.
The recall is
it
good.
depends on what he draws.
I think.
The thing is, like, if he draws...
I think one of the
Twiddle.
most fun things I've done with Twiddlewalt, like Svante, you can correct me if I'm wrong or so, but like many years ago, when you were part of the crew you know in Sweden that always plays the deck, that crew, without naming names.
I don't know where
And
you're
I
going.
played for Recursion,
Okay.
and you was like, my next step is to start to do things like this. And
We have a Mind Twist here. That was the best thing.
Oh my god, that is amazing.
But it's only for 3.
Yeah, but
It's
still,
only for 3, I think.
Yeah, but it's still.
Yeah,
but like-
if you hadn't attacked, it would have been for 5.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I should have done that.
but
Okay, so
But my Twister. Okay.
Yeah.
But my lawyer is like, you built a lot of combo decks. You can read it on the blog, which
Yep.
I don't have a command. Put your blog in chat. I hope you can write it.
End of turn, draw a card.
Yeah, which is a very good name for a blog. I hope Svante
It used to
puts it
be.
in the chat. It like writing about what he did. There we have it. Amazing to follow his journey, trying different combo decks, what they did, and so on. But my point was, we've talked a bit about this deck and so on, about combo. And it is, even when it's not the best, it is so fun, Svante. Come on.
This is Danny going.
Isn't
It is,
this what you want
for
to
sure,
play?
for sure.
Danny,
Like,
Yeah,
even
sure.
if this isn't the best deck, Svante, this is
Yeah, for
what
sure.
you want to do.
I do like it a lot. Yeah, I'm having fun when I'm playing it for sure. And also like
No one else does.
one sub thing is, you mentioned things like fork recursion, which like before the unrestricted recall and time vault, that was like an option, like about as good as time vault or Twiddle vault and whatever. But then like things happened, and Twiddle vault is by far the best combo deck.
I actually think it's sad. I think fork recursion is the more
Sort of.
deck, but it's
I sort of agree.
I think Power
it's-
Monolith is a contender for at least a good, combo deck.
if we skip Power Monolith for just a
I think it's
second,
very bad.
but like fork recursion,
Like if you do
It's
it in
more
the right
fun.
manner, we did see it in the top
he will
16 or
continue.
whatever. Yeah, you could
I
just
think
talk about.
Power Monolith is tier 4.
Okay,
no,
I do not agree with Svante on this one, but if we skip
played
that, if we skip that discussion, my more real answer was, fork recursion is a more fun deck than Twiddlewalt. But after Twiddlewalt became a real deck after unrestrictions, fork recursion is like, why would you play a worse Twiddlewalt?
Yeah, like you mentioned that on my blog, like I had this plan of trying out every combo deck and trying to write out like kind of a primer of how you do combo in old school, and you can do it in different ways and try to see whatever the thing fits and so on. But then it turned out that, okay, so every combo deck except Twiddlewalt just sucks. So yeah, let's not do that anymore.
Exactly. And now
Yeah.
we can see Danny going off here with
Exactly.
because he has everything in play.
He do not
Yeah.
have any turns in store.
No, but like,
He needs a recall, I think,
Yeah.
to win. I haven't been following around, but
like,
along,
the
but I
combo
think he
is-
needs a recall.
Exactly.
the combo is having
He can fizzle.
Time Vault and Howling Mine.
Yeah, he
He
absolutely
could fizzle if he doesn't have a recall, but if he plays one recall, it's over.
Yeah,
This
and
game.
As,
Yeah, but like that's the thing.
As we talked about-
Time Vault Howling
yeah,
is
and
the combo.
we did talk about this earlier in the stream. Also, this is one of the decks that's the best time walk decks. Also, because you're playing a lot of like the
Oh, yeah.
recursion cards. So time walk would give you a lot of more cards. So there's a lot of things you could do, and a lot of cards. That could
PDS
get you there.
MTG, are you still live? Yeah, we're just good. Like, it's 20 minutes until we go into the 13th hour. How would we not be live? Svante, come on.
For sure. The cool thing is that, like, it's also just the fact that you're playing a bunch of recalls means like basically every restricted card
Yeah.
is at its best in 12 volts.
Exactly. And
But it's
Except-
so amazing.
Except like balance and mind twist, I guess,
Yeah,
because
but no
they
one
are better
plays
in every
Balance.
yeah, and usually you don't see like Danny. He's playing Mind Twist in the sideboard there.
He's playing balance on the sideboard as well.
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, as it should. For
I don't
fuck's
di-
sake.
I don't even do
Balance
that.
is not that good of a card as most people
No,
on
but-
stream
no,
think
no,
it
I-
is.
I'm telling you, I do not play that in the Saber either in Twiddle Vault. I don't
Oh,
like it. That's
but-
one of the things we're not agreeing on.
Oh, who wants to play it?
He's playing it. I don't playing it in my 75,
It's
Oh,
like-
yeah, I'm with you,
and
Svante.
I'm not. Yeah.
100% with you,
I
Svante.
agree on playing it. If I should be not the devil's advocate, because Danny's
No,
probably,
you're just a bad one.
Danny's doing a good job here. So he is.
I like balance a lot, but not in this deck. That's the thing.
So, Svante, Daniel's...
Okay, this is over. I just want to point out that this is over. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's good.
That's why we're talking about other things. But
Well, you did
Right.
start to talk about other things.
Yeah,
before we went over.
but like Danny has made better results than you and me. Both you and me do not want
sure.
to play balance. So,
Yeah.
is Danny correct? Should you play balance?
I think it's a good. You could do that, or
I don't know.
What's
I
the
might not
evil
play the deck
question?
again for a long time.
so.
I do remember you and me, Fish Liver. I miss that. Like, not just because of that deck and so on. It was very fun, all the like side things we played, where I mostly like, I just want to drink. Svante,
Yeah.
play this.
So we're sitting
I can sit
in a random.
Like Svante,
Right.
you should tell.
Listen to Svante on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were sitting at a bar, playing some random pickup game while we were drinking, and we were playing like Twiddle Vault against Prison Combo for like 35 minutes a game or whatever, or 50 minutes a game or whatever. That was awesome.
Because I was like, no, I don't want to play. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with what I have. Svante, you play. And everyone
Yeah.
played against him and like,
That was a good day.
combo.
That was a good day.
Yeah. Because I could just sit and drink. And that's what you want, Seb.
Yeah, that's what you.
Okay, so the chat does have some good question here, and that is
okay.
that Danny actually said he would never play the deck again after he won with it. And I sort of felt like maybe not the same, but then again, like somebody had to win with it, and it obviously had to be him because I have not even made. I think I made one finals, but that was like in Denmark, so it doesn't count. But apparently he's here again, so I have no idea what's happening. I haven't chatted to Danny in a couple of weeks at least, and not about this, so I don't know.
I did not expect him to play this.
Right. I have no idea.
I was actually a bit shocked. It may seem strange for the people who are not in the community and so on. I was a bit shocked, Danny playing this deck today. I was expecting actually something like very strange, because he won with that, made second with a bad deck, so to speak, a control-ish cool deck. I was just expecting him to go into this tournament with something strange.
I
was expecting him to play the same thing as in the Winter Derby, actually.
Yeah, what was that?
The deck with no win cons.
Yeah.
I could see him going
Yeah.
this route or where we're at now. I don't see any difference actually, because he's one. You are probably the best player to talk about this. You
Yeah.
want to make an impact with a deck, and he wants to do that now, right?
Like, that's what I hate, Svante.
Yeah, but
Like,
Svante knows
but
what's
with a
going
big age. Just because he tries to make the best deck the best deck.
on. So,
Instead of doing what's
but we can agree on
fun.
that.
And Svante knows what is fun.
I think
That's
this
the
is
thing.
a-
I love Svante.
Yeah, okay.
That's the thing.
Okay,
I hate
last
him,
tournament-
and I love him.
This is a good.
It's
deck
hard to
can-
know which...
Gordon, last last tournament I played Twiddlevolt. The tournament that Danny won with Twiddlevolt, I played Mono Green Aggro. What do you want from me?
Yes, you did.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know what he
You
wants,
did good as well.
actually. I think he has
I
some.
did 4 and 3, but yeah.
Yeah, but like...
Gordon has some inner demons in his sort
but
of.
it's
with you.
Svante. Svante is either I love Svante or hate him.
Okay.
He is never in between.
Yeah.
And
It's alright.
exactly, but
It's alright. I mostly hate you, so it's fine.
exactly, but also in between is the worst part, because that's
I
like,
guess, yeah.
I don't even care. Like hate and love
I mean, mostly
are the best.
I hate you when I stream with you. I said I
yeah.
would never do it again. I have no idea why I'm doing it now, so there is that as well.
That is true. In so many ways. So cheers.
That's it.
I hope you have something.
Yeah,
to
I've stopped drinking for the night, but
no. Seb is cheering as well.
I have multiple empty glasses around me.
Yeah.
I need to get some water at least.
As you should.
Do
That's-
it.
be
We have
back in-
multiple as well.
3 minutes.
yeah. So.
Svante is a good guy.
Oh yeah,
Like
for sure. We're going into game 2.
they're still shuffling up here.
We did not really look at the decks or
Should
whatever, but if anyone has artifact removal in his deck, they should probably bring it in at this point.
No.
So that's going in.
So this is Seth. I'm too drunk to see what he has in sideboard. Disenchants.
So he's bringing the Red Elemental Blast, he's bringing the Disenchants, and he also has, I don't know,
I see him bring
they
it.
like scribbling on their cards.
Yeah, like for real. I'm too drunk. I see a Ray Gazer.
Yeah, there's a Braygazer there. So there's a Braygazer there somewhere.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah, Danny also should bring in like the
You know this.
Hercules, the I don't know, maybe the Red Elemental Blast. Taking out. That's the hard part with playing the combo-ish decks. You don't want to take out anything really. It could take out. He's playing 4 recalls, and that's a heavy-duty card. So maybe you could take out one of those. Maybe you could go down on, I don't know, Moxen or something. If you're not figuring out that you need to go off that quickly. Counter spell instead of, or yeah, Danny knows what he's doing. I'm just figuring it out, so that's where we're at. Let's check in on the game. And they're still shuffling up. Danny's on the right here. He wants to, I'm guessing, like we have seen a bunch of times, just deploy a Time Vault and let it stick in some manner, and maybe even skip a turn. Just have it there, take a turn, play a Howling Mine, and then we go from there. And there's where we at. I don't know what people are laughing about in the chat, but yeah, it was a couple of minutes ago, so they're trying to make their shuffles and their cuts and whatever. It's kind of nice right now. Okay,
Okay.
Swamp is back, but it was
I am.
It was kind of nice being here alone a bit, just chilling out.
I can leave if you want to.
Everyone was screaming and talking about fork recursion or whatever. But here we are, game 2, and we have Seth down 1 game, Danny up 1 game. Kind of feel like Danny's favored, don't you?
Well, I mean, he's obviously favored not to lose 2 and 1. Maybe like post board, he could still be around 50-50 or even slightly favored Seth, but
Yeah.
it's not favored enough that like right now Dan is definitely favored to win the match, I think.
So it kind of depends on the sideboard situation, right? Like how many answers you have and whatnot.
Yeah, and there's not enough answers in Seth's build to make it very much advantage to him that he would need.
Yeah, because he do have, like we see here, the 2 disenchants. What is he bringing in more?
Some blasts, so red blast.
Yeah.
And the disenchant red blast.
So it's not favored, but it's better probably for him.
Do you know what I would like to have if I was Seth? If I could build the deck like against, if you expect something like this, and maybe a lot of the deck as well.
Yeah.
Some copper tablets.
Aha, okay. Just
Because
like,
it complements the burn plum very well in general against control, and it really destroys Twiddlebolt if they don't remove it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like the copper tablets, or some sort of like getting in between the taking turns thing.
Yeah, so it's something they have to deal with, and like Twiddlebolt has mostly the Chaos Orb, which you can transmute for, but they also have Hocus Recall, but they probably don't bring in Hocus Recall against the blue-white-red burn deck.
Yeah. From what we've been seeing on stream is that like the Twiddlebolt deck has been doing whatever it would like to do.
Like when we've seen Twiddlebolt on stream, it has been uncontention.
Exactly.
So Svante,
we haven't even seen a disenchant or a shatter.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to twiddle and do whatever you like.
So I know how I would answer this question, but that's not the question. Svante, you're one of the Twiddlebolt players, top Twiddle players. What do you not want to meet? What are the decks or like sort of decks you don't want to meet playing like the combo deck Twiddlebolt?
Blue-red burn in Swedish.
Yeah,
because of flux and counter spells and burn. Then Atog because of Anks, like old school Atog with Anks. Nowadays people don't play Ank very much, and then I think Atog is probably fine. But like old school Atog deck with Anks.
Yeah.
But like, okay, the wrong thing to say, but like overall, creatures with a lot of artifact removal, or like if you condense it a bit, what do you not want to meet? Blue-red burn, of course, because it is the Delver of the format, even though it may not be the best anymore, even though I think so. Okay. Yeah. So overall, is it the like Lion Dibs that's more disenchant based than counter spell based, or like early creatures and artifact removal? Is that the big?
I told you already. Problematic permanents like Ankomishra or Energy Flax, combined with a clock and combined with some kind of stack-based interaction like counterspells and or shatters or disenchants or red blast and whatever.
Yeah.
So you want to attack on multiple axes. Also, like hymn decks in Atlantic is really tough. So like hymns plus red blast plus disenchant, for example, or hymns plus sinkholes and disenchants, or flux plus red blast plus shatter plus counterspell, or Ankh plus shatter and so on. Should we watch the game maybe?
Exactly. Let's get into the game.
The game, but I still want that. Even the
but you have it there
earlier. Like every time I ask you a similar question, Ankh comes up.
Yeah.
Is Ankh worse than Underworld Dreams?
Main deck, like it's easier to answer Ankh because you can have a lot of Hocus recalls, because otherwise you need Tranquility or Boomerang to kill an enchantment.
Isn't Underworld Dreams the worst thing to meet.
It's kind of slow is the thing. If you don't have the ritual, it's maybe a bit too slow, but it's very, very good, yeah. But also black
if
decks
it
are so,
hits play.
yeah, black decks are bad in general, which
Yeah.
is one thing, but yeah, Dreams
don't
is
tell
probably,
MG. Don't tell MG.
yeah. So Dreams as well, right?
Yeah, and we're like a lot of turns into might be the last
think we saw-
in the final game.
I think we saw Mind Twist for 3, is that it?
Exactly.
Or
So that's a good start, I'd say, for Seth. He probably felt like he needed to, do it early.
and also Bonnie Miraka says in the chat that chains is obviously a horrible thing to fetch. Yeah. So for chains,
Yeah, well,
like
who
available
plays
against
chains?
chains is just, yeah, exactly.
Bonus
Those things.
Chase is shit.
Like Bonnie
No,
is
chains
Bonnie
is
is
no
a-
shit.
I'm just making fun of it.
Bonnie is a cool guy.
Yeah, exactly. And also as Jerry says it, so yeah, it's actually correct. Like chains is
Bonnie
pain,
is cooler than you, Svante.
for sure. Oh yeah, I'm not battling Bonnie,
No, but who would? They will.
but like
lose.
Bonnie's way cooler than you as well. Gordon.
Exactly. Like who would? Because they will lose.
we're-
But I would listen more to you when it comes to like, yeah, anything.
But he's also correct. He's correct in that chains
Yep.
is a horrible card for the deck, but nobody's playing chains, and that's the thing. Right?
Exactly. So,
We're going into.
but so I don't miss
Danny
any-
had just played a Time Vault,
Yeah.
and that's the place he wants to be.
Yeah, but so I don't miss anything here. Are we
You
on
don't miss
the?
anything here.
No. Like, are we on the?
He's on 9th life.
Can I ask?
Something's happening.
Can I say something?
No, you're talking about something else, but yeah.
Okay. This is the finals of the tournament.
Yeah, but you're talking about other stuff.
Okay, can you guys shut the fuck up and let us watch the game instead?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying.
No.
That's what the
No.
fuck is. So, we're in the finals
Yeah.
of this tournament. Okay, Seb? Svante, are we in the finals now?
I think we're in the finals of this
Yes.
tournament.
Yes, we are. We also see a big brain gazer.
We might be in the finals of this tournament.
Yeah. And Dan
This is the bring us a
and Dan is
for
up
2,
one game.
Correct?
and he's drawing 2 cards here.
Yep. From the.
Plays an island,
Exactly.
and he's on 5 life against 2 factories and 3 cards in the burn deck.
Taking another turn.
Oh, sorry.
He does have-
I have a 9. Sorry.
He's taking a turn here. Now he needs something like a brain geyser. Unfortunately, that is in his graveyard.
Yeah.
Can he go
If you-
off here? Would you say?
Or if you has like a draw 7 or something, but if he doesn't have a draw 7, this does not look so good. But he can recall.
I do like David Chambers' last comment. Commentating with Gordon is a slow descent into madness.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing this to sober up so I can get to go to bed then. So I don't know.
It seems kind of alright. But yeah, my point was, can we get a bit into the game? Even though I love everything around it.
We've been trying to do that well.
Dan is sort of hiding his mana vault, so he might not have to take damage from it. That's kind of cool. Cool play.
Yeah, but
Like, it's a power play.
he
Okay,
will.
Don't play. Hiding it behind an island or so. Like
A wheel.
we do.
No,
we did-
he's recalling for 2 for wheel and okay, that's cool.
I actually don't know what he's getting here.
Yeah, and
Mostly because I see double.
I would like to put in like where Danny.
Taking a turn here, untapping, go down to 4. He has 5 mana. This is so the problem with starting taking turns when you don't have a howling mine is that that fiddle.
Enforcer, yes, it's the finals. But that's probably the only question I will be able to answer in chat.
Yeah.
So you take it away.
So you're right.
I think it's-
He needs a holy mind. He needs to get
Wheel
some more cards in his hand. But it
Like that, okay, I mean that doesn't need it because he can also like recur some kind of restrictor card like this wheel.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot more mana, and it's also he's down to 4. He's going to take down to 3 soon, but he can easily win
He
here.
did draw like a bunch of cards from his brain gazers and whatever.
Now the brain gazer was only for 2.
Okay.
By the way, according to their life totals, he's still on 5.
So
No, it's 4.
Yeah,
4
but
now.
the life totals I get from them is 5.
No, but fuck. I mean, I think we have to trust Danny's own die
Yeah.
the most, right?
I would believe so as well. But just
He's transmuting away the.
Yeah,
the
like, I would come. Like, I'm not saying anything else, but just getting the digital life totals I get from them.
And
is Danny
I've
as well.
never seen a player as like apparently showing what he's doing as Danny ever. So he's not trying to do anything.
Hi players, can you hear us? Danny and Seth, can you hear us?
Svante
Danny and Seth, can you hear
made a
us?
remark earlier, but
Can someone hear me? Can someone hear me?
We hear everything. Can you?
Yep, the players. Talaria still doesn't have some from us. Sorry, chat. Just wanted to try it out.
So we actually
We still have him on a 5.
yeah, and I thought that Danny would go off from there, and he's counting up, and actually I don't know how many turns. He don't have any turns in the bank, so to say.
I don't think so now.
So
But he has a lot of mana now, and
Yeah.
a couple of cards and so on.
so another like
I'll see.
recall or
There's something more. I don't know.
regrowth, recall, or something like that. This is a deck that's pretty good on using up its turns.
It's oh my god! I almost pick up.
So,
But yeah, it's kind of the plan here.
yeah.
Danny showing off cards here. Is that like, please scoop?
Yeah.
We go for
This
3.
is the
It's a good
scoop
thing
phase.
to do.
I'm gonna try to get Danny on here.
So, wait. Okay, this is interesting though. I would go for 2 twiddles and a wheel.
Okay. Yeah, we talked.
This
about
is just
that
6
earlier.
cards.
Yeah.
He could fizzle here. I would go for 2 twirls and a wheel
Yeah,
by far.
We did see
That
that
is-
this earlier.
I think that's a clear.
Yeah.
I think that's. Oh, he has a twister as well.
Okay.
Okay,
Then
that's
that
game,
wouldn't
boys.
have mattered, but yeah, you're right. We did see that earlier, and
Okay,
like,
can we
with the
get-
wheel-
Can we get Danny in here,
Yeah, let's try to get him in here.
or will you kick me out maybe because that's the slot?
No. No. Your suffering is not yet
Not on yes.
done. You need to stay with Gordon's hiccups and I don't know, whims.
Fuck my hiccups.
There we go.
Maybe Gordon, if you drank less, maybe you would get less shakeups. Have you considered
Maybe
that?
you should drink more. I don't know.
Yeah, I would consider that. It's probably the correct amount.